Day 5 of walking, I think so. Just packed up in the rain and it was unpleasant. Finn's going for a poo and we're gonna go to Sainsbury's. Day 5. Just been to the boulangerie. Hot pan of chocolates and pan of raisins. So good. And it stopped raining. Still looks like miserable weathers, but we never know. Might hold off. Just stopping to lube up Finn's bum with some Vaseline we got at the pharmacy. Oh, look at all those lovely views that we're having. Da, 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 da. Massive storm clouds coming toward us. The weather is breaking. Well, it's going on and off. We've had a couple of rainy showers. We're probably at 800 metres now. And just over there is the 1,000 metre peak for today. See you again when we get there. 1,000 metres. Today's high point. A whole bunch of sheep. And unfortunately, just as we get up here, the fog is rolling in here. Finn thinks it's time for lunch. I think maybe just a break, some M&Ms, and see if the weather comes, or see if the cloud blows over. Could well do. It's been on and off. Wow, look at all the sheep. Yeah. Don't go sheep scaring now. Bit of luncheon. What are you making for us, Finn?
Bread and cheese.
Bread and cheese, very French. We are just finished the 1,000 metre. I say just finished it about an hour ago. Done most of the descent from somewhere around there. Coming into the village, looking for somewhere to camp. Haven't really found anywhere. Definitely need to take my shoes off and air my feet a little bit. A bit sweaty. And my socks are a bit wet. They never really dried last night after we washed them. Had to bring them in because it rained last night. And they were probably only drying for about 45 minutes, so when we put it on it was all a bit wet. Need a better system in the future.
So we are in a campsite. We did not find anywhere to camp on the way down from the mountaintop. So we ended up in this campsite, which is okay, €5 a person. We are currently making some soup. Met up with our hiker buddy, Michelle, who is over here. He had a duplex. Definitely got a little bit of tent envy there. How's the soup doing? Oh, it's looking good. Got absolutely rained on as we came into this town, but I'm not sure if you can see over there, but I'll look at that. There's a drying line. I say a drying line, and it's drying all our stuff, so hopefully we should be nice and dry for tomorrow. How are you feeling, Finn? How's the feet?
Feet are good, a bit wet, but good.
Any more comments?
I like cheese.
Have we got cheese today?
Yeah.
Oh, exciting.
Sweaty cheese.
Oh, sweaty cheese. Well, it's been in a backpack all day.
Yeah.
How's the soup tasting?
I don't like soup.
Doesn't like soup? Why did we get soup if you don't like soup?
Because you like soup.
I do love a bit of soup. Right. Had another shower, so... Yeah, good day, you know. 5 hours on the feet, would you say, Finn?
5.5, let's...
5.5, yeah, let's round up a bit. Making good progress, though. We're matching the book's 55-day plan, and we haven't really got into gear yet, so... I think we're doing well.
Hello, so it's the morning of our 6th day. We've woken up in the campsite. I'm going to say it was a pretty grotty campsite. Like, look around.
Pretty noisy.
There is nowhere that's level. Like this, where we're standing, it's not level. Also, I have never experienced pegs so difficult to drive into the ground. I don't know whether they've put like a layer of concrete or small rocks underneath the earth, but
smashing it with massive rocks and it just like barely going in millimetre by millimetre. I
Yeah.
have a feeling we're going to have some broken pegs this morning.
But all that aside, I did sleep really well. Slept through the whole night. But I don't quite understand how, even though I slept with my tent like this, yeah, with the one door open, I had the most condensation I've ever experienced.
It was raining on the inside of my tent.
It might have something to do with the cloud that is hovering meters above us, possibly. But I would have thought with the door open I would have been fine condensation-wise. Anyway, planning to do a 6-hour day today, and this is the first clear forecast we've had so far, so I mean, I'm happy with some clouds, stops the sweat. Planning to do a wild camp somewhere. 6 hours of walking, so probably about 8 hours on journey time, maybe. We'll see. We've got to wait until 9 for the supermarket to open, and it's only, what time is it now?
It is now 10 to 8.
It's only 10 to 8, so got to burn a bit of time here. So we're just leaving the French, really old and super cool French village on day 6 of walking. The sun has just come poking its way out through the mist this morning, and we visited the Lidl, stocked up with 2 days of supplies, and it is feeling quite heavy, those supplies.
Yeah.
But Mum will be pleased to hear. Finn, look what we've got. Fresh fruit. Ooh, how wonderful is that? Fresh fruit.
Look, it's a stop for a toilet break and Finn goes charging off ahead of me.
Been hiking up slowly all morning. Almost at the top now. Which is somewhere over there. Not really very high today. I think it's only 600 meters, but it's a long, flattish day.
And hot.
And it's really hot. We are busting
It's probably a
sweat.
good thing because it's drying all our clothes out.
Some really cool eagles flying over there as well. Now this is a real French lunch.
So we've just left Cascalet, only about an hour and a half after lunch stop. It is currently 2:30 in the afternoon. Planning to summit this 800 meter peak over here, and then hopefully find a campsite relatively soon for a nice afternoon camp. Weather's still sunny, views are looking clear all round, and we stocked up with what? Maybe 2.5 litres of water, loads and loads of water at the little place called Cascalet, which is a gîte d'été, something like that. Which is basically like the French equivalent of a youth hostel. Vegetation, and then a weird, lone, burned tree. What do you think, Finn?
I think it's been struck by lightning.
I think so too. We found a lightning tree. Camp on the top of somewhere, I think about 800 meters up. Got the 1400 meter peak over there in the distance for tomorrow morning, and a projected thunderstorm.
Make that a projected thunderstorm for the afternoon. So I think we'll get up really early, sort of 6 o'clock-ish, and then get all the walking over the mountain done, and just, yeah, get in hopefully before 4 o'clock and the thunderstorm comes in, so it should be a fast day tomorrow. We had a really good day of walking actually. We got 5 hours done, and it was supposed to be a 6-hour day, so as in we walked what was supposed to take 6 hours in a mere 5 hours, and the campsite is, although pretty close to a road, nice and windy, so hopefully there should be no condensation tonight, no rain forecast, so I'm not worried about it being too exposed. On other exciting news, we found just over there's like some shepherdy huts, and one of them has a water tap, which is very exciting because it means we can wash ourselves. We've already had a quick quick wash this afternoon, drying ourselves out and our clothes out. That's why we're wearing our raincoats, because we've washed all of our shirts, which is really, really lovely. I think this promoted this to a 4-star campsite, possibly,
I think so, yeah.
with the views.
Just the cowpats kind of bring
Yeah,
it
the
down a bit.
cowpats bring it down a little bit, but pretty good. Maybe it'll be demoted in the future when we discover even more beautiful campsites, but right now this is feeling pretty good. Up in the sunshine. What's cooking, Finn?
Uncle Ben's rice today. Something a bit different.
Something different. Why is that?
Couldn't find any noodles.
Yeah, there was no noodles in the Lidl that we went to, unfortunately. Also, we bought this lovely, lovely bread, the one I showed you earlier, eating with cheese. Turns out it's full of nuts, so Finn can't eat it.
Yeah.
So I'm having bread and cheese for dinner, and Finn's having my Uncle Ben's. Bit of a shame, because that means I have bread for breakfast, bread for lunch, and bread for dinner for 2 days. But hey ho, it'll be tasty. It's really good bread. Hope it's still good tomorrow. We're just getting ready for bed on our peaceful mountaintop wonderful campsite, and we've been invaded by 150 sheep with bells. Could be slightly more difficult sleeping than anticipated.